So we're back here again.
Stephanie and Christine show, right?
Yes, but the Stephanie and Christine show is going to be a little different today. We are going to be talking about a subject that I think is talked about quite a bit on YouTube, but it's something that really needs to be talked about more. And yeah, and that is, do you want to tell me?
Bullying.
Yeah. I know you've experienced bullying.
Yeah.
I have too, each in our own way. But bullying, it happens a lot more than people realize. Sadly, there's people that get bullied and they end up ending their lives because the bullying is way too much. And really, no person should have to feel like they hate their life so much that they want to end it. No person should have to feel that way. And the people that bully these kids who end up committing suicide probably don't even realize the damage that they're doing to them. The thing is with bullying is there's so many different types of bullying. It's not just, if someone beats you up, it's not just that. It's a lot more than that. And yeah, how about we both share our experiences? You can go first.
Well, I constantly had people saying things about me and giving me dirty looks and just being complete assholes. Pardon my French, but it's not French, is it? Well, okay, the point is they're being assholes. And I really hated my life back then. And now I don't get bullied. I don't really get bullied. I have no
you're
friends.
not in school.
I'm not in school and I have no friends. Okay, I have friends. But the point is, it was really bad that I myself wanted to die. But I realized that the bullying is only temporary.
Hang on 1 second.
The bullying can be temporary, but suicide is permanent.
Could you keep it down?
Mr. Jessup is the coolest person ever!
No, he's not. Reba is. Duh. Actually, scratch that. Jesus is. I'm back. Anyways, continue.
For me, the bullying was just a few years kind of thing. And if I had, committed suicide, then that would have been the end of my life, probably the end of my family and friends' life. And, yeah, and it's not really a solution to bullying, because you're letting the bully win. Because that's, there are people who tell people who are suicidal that they should commit suicide. And if you do, then you're just letting them win. And I know it's hard, but it's only temporary. Once you're out of school, maybe you'll find, or just, I don't know how to explain it, or just, make friends with someone and just stick up for yourself, I guess. And I don't know, I suck at this, so.
I know there's something that our brother Matthew said the one day. She wasn't here, but me and him were walking, going for a walk, I guess. Not really. We were leaving some place, and he was saying about how somebody suicidal people sometimes will go through with it and will commit suicide. And he was talking about how their suicide might be the reason for another person's suicide. There could be a friend of someone who commits suicide who says, hey, they're gone, I want to join them. So they might do it too. And it's possible. And the pain experienced from bullying is not something that's easy to overcome, but you can overcome it. It's not going to be forever. And suicide, like Christine said, is no solution to it at all. And if you are being bullied and maybe you're thinking about suicide, don't do it. It won't solve any problems. Seek help from the people you trust. I know a lot of the times talking to teachers don't do very much. I know you experienced that.
Yeah, I would tell the principal every time they bullied me, and he would go and he talked to them, but he would mention that I said this. So then they come back to me and,
Bully you for saying that.
yeah.
And for my bullying, it's one of the hardest bullying thing, like the type of bullying. It's so hard to explain because when you tell people, they're just like, are you sure? It's like people, sure, maybe the people that you think are, bullying you aren't really, but it's still the feeling that you get. But I know it was psychological bullying that I experienced. People just ignored me. It seemed like they hated me. It seemed like everyone in my class just hated me. And they would ignore me. They wouldn't be nice. They would maybe be nice. But that was, not all the time. I did experience people talking about me. And I had heard from people that I did actually consider my friends saying that people did talk about me. But it was just like dirty looks and stuff like that, that if you have anxiety and social anxiety, it makes you think that, a lot of the time someone may look at you and not even give you a dirty look, but you may be thinking, okay, they must be thinking something horrible about me. That's just the way anxiety is. You can't control it, but it may get worse, it may get better, but in the end, I'm sure it will get better, no matter how long it takes. It will.
For me anyways, it did get better. I'm not saying you should do this, but I quit school because of personal reasons. And, I'm kind of a hermit now, but, no one bullies me anymore, and I just live with the attitude that I have an attitude problem, but the attitude that I don't care what people think about me, I only care what I think about me, and
Do you?
Jesus.
Wait, do you, Christine?
What do you
Do
mean?
you live with that attitude?
I do now. The anxiety gets in the way
Oh, come on,
sometimes, so
Christine. I know you better than that.
I try to live with that attitude, alright?
Don't get so defensive. Jeez. No, but I know you, Christine. I know you're kind of, she's got an attitude.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's because of bullying. That's just because of other problems. I know with me, not only was it the bullying, but there was some anxiety, and because of her traumatizing me, I went out of school and I became homeschooled, which for me, that was the best thing I could ever have done, honestly, because ever since that happened, my life totally changed. And I mean, people may say that homeschoolers are antisocial. I was antisocial when I went to school, so you can't really say anything. And I've gotten a lot better, honestly. And I don't even want to think about how bad maybe my problems would have been if I were to stay in school and were to have to deal with that. And I mean, sometimes homeschool or quitting school is not always the answer.
Yeah, don't do what I did. Well, I did it because of personal reasons.
Definitely make sure that you get an education, whether it's through homeschool or public school or whatever.
You're out of the shot. Now I'm out of the shot.
Whatever it is, just if school is so painful that you can't go and you, for instance, like me, I would have so much anxiety about going to school, I would get sick, and then people would think I was faking it, because after I'm like, oh, I don't have to go to school, I would be completely fine. But it was just because the thought of going to school scared me so much it would make me sick. And that's the way my anxiety is that I get sick. So,
and
I was going to say something.
Okay, hurry up. I'm just kidding.
You're being very sassy. Anyways,
I thought you were done, alright?
You rudely interrupted me.
Sorry.
Anyways, now I don't know what I was gonna say. Thanks a lot.
Sorry. Okay, let's
Me?
retrack our steps. What were you saying before?
Anyways, I'm thinking. Oh, if school is very hard for you to go to, you could fight that fear, but sometimes it might not work. But remember, there's always another option. You can look into things. And another thing is, if you're being bullied or anything like that, tell someone. Just tell someone. I didn't tell anyone except for my siblings. I didn't even tell my mom, because I knew, the thing was I didn't want to tell the principal or anything, or the teacher, because I didn't want to put blame on people. I didn't want to, because of the psychological bullying, it was kind of one of those things where it's like, what if they didn't mean to give me that look? What if they didn't mean anything against me? You know, there was one time where it's like, I should have told the teacher, but I didn't. Really, Christine?
Sorry. Gotta fix my do. Here,
Okay.
gotta fix my fringe.
Anyways, just tell someone. If you don't feel comfortable telling the teacher, tell your parents, tell someone you trust. If it's a sibling, even if it's a friend, just legit tell someone, because a lot of the times people who don't tell anyone end up going down the wrong path. And if you don't tell anyone, you're not going to have anyone there for support. And a lot of people that are going through stuff like that need support. So, yeah.
And as I was gonna say, another way of bullying is cyberbullying, which I fell victim of one time. And like, some people, like especially YouTube, there are a lot of people who go on and bash people. They'll, say horrible things about them, or like,
They'll judge someone on their appearance. I know a YouTuber I really like. Lots of YouTubers that I really like. People will just say that they're ugly and say such horrible stuff. And it's like, you have no right to say that. Like, just leave, please. Just get off the internet if you know.
It's like, if you don't like the video, why the hell are you watching it? Why the heck are you watching it? Sorry.
That is one thing I that peeves me. It's people who go in the comments like, this is a horrible video. It's like, why are you watching it? You obviously you care about that video if you go and you watch it and then you're like, oh, I should leave a comment saying that I don't like this video.
Yeah. It's like, I don't personally like Justin Bieber, but I'm not going to go on one of his videos and bash him because that's wrong.
And why would you waste that precious time in your life? You know, that time that it takes to write nasty things, nasty comments, or to say nasty things, you could be writing a nice comment, saying something nice, doing something nice.
Or just don't comment at all.
You really don't. If you go to a video and you don't like it, exit the video and go to a video you like. There is no need for someone to... And I know a lot of the times those people are just trolls looking to start a fight, but sometimes you should keep your opinions to yourself and just...
Because that's another way of bullying, and again, it could cause someone's suicide.
And just, I know, like, even with K-pop, that one girl who was technically bullied.
Yeah.
That one girl who used to be in Lovelyz, or was supposed to. She had such a bad scandal that she got so mentally sick that she had to go, I think she had to go into the hospital, right?
I can't remember.
But she had to leave the group because of this. And it's just, a lot of the times stuff like that will cause so much more than they think. And people that bully people, they're not really winning in any situation by calling someone a mean name or, you know, hitting someone or something. It won't make you a better person. It'll make you a worse person. So just think before you speak. Think before you do anything. Just think. You have to think about that person and think, how would this affect them if I said this? Because a lot of the times people don't think about that, and what they say really does affect that person in a negative way. And yeah. Anything else?
Well, you know, when we were talking about people you could talk to, I mean, you could even message us and we'll talk to you and, you know, help you through it, I guess.
Try to. But we both have love. Same thing. Remember when we always say that? We'd always think the same thing.
Yeah.
We're so in sync. Not the boy group. Nobody knows who NSYNC is anymore. But anyway, instead of spreading hate, let's spread love. Because if everyone looked in the mirror and said, hey, there's something about me that I need to change, in a way that, hey, my heart needs a little readjusting and a little more love. Instead of looking at someone else and being like, oh my, she is so whatever, you would think. Just don't focus on how other people look. Because appearances really don't mean anything. What really matters is your heart. And someone can have a beautiful appearance but have a very ugly heart. There's a lot of people that are looked down on because they may have a not so pretty appearance, but they may have such
defect.
Yeah, they may have such a beautiful heart, but people won't take the time to experience the love in their heart because they don't look good enough or don't meet up to their standards of what beauty is. And a lot of the times bullying is because of the way you look, or the way you act, or the way you speak, or anything. It's something to do with that outer part of yourself. People don't take the time to look at the inner self. They're too focused on what they can see, and they don't spend enough time on what they can't see. And I personally don't believe in seeing is believing, because you can believe in something that you don't see. And sometimes what you see on the outside isn't always what you get. So don't judge a book by its cover. Read into it and you find it's a great book.
Yeah.
But anyways,
I think that's it. Unless you have more to add.
Not really. Anyways, just love each other and love each other. Don't be hateful. Just, be positive, not negative. Because if everyone just loves, it could change this world immensely. So, yeah. Think we're gonna go now?
I'm hungry.
Me too. If you'd like, you can like this video. You can subscribe to us. No pressure. Go ahead, do whatever you want.
And if you want to message us, go ahead.
Yeah. If you need any help at all, please talk to someone. You can even talk to us. We'll always be there. We'll be checking.
We have no life. Well, I don't.
But, yeah. Don't lose hope.
Okay.
We're still filming. Anyways, we're gonna go. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Goodbye.